picture this. Not everyone you see has a soul. Our world is a magnificent theater, and you, my friend, are the lead actor on this stage. Yet, there's a hidden ensemble cast shaping your narrative, backdrop people. Ever wonder if the background characters you overlook every day hold the key to your soul's evolution? Delving into their purpose can unlock a treasure trove of soul lessons. And what if ignoring the subtle roles of these characters means missing out on the profound soul lessons they offer? Think you're the sole author of your life script. That thought might be comforting, but it's not the whole story. You see, beyond the spotlight that follows your every move, others tread softly in the shadows of your personal stage. These extras, the backdrop people, though seemingly insignificant, hold a secret. They are the silent majority whose whispers echo in your life score, often unnoticed, yet shaping the essence of your daily experiences. It's easy to believe that the world revolves around your storyline, your triumphs, your struggles, the spotlight moments. Yet, if you pause to look around, truly look, you'll see a vast cast of characters. They are the strangers on the street you pass without a second thought, the crowds you wade through, absorbed in your thoughts. They have no lines in your play, no dramatic entrances or exits, just a subtle presence. Take Jerry, for example, a barista you nod to every morning. You don't know his dreams or battles. He's just the guy who hands you coffee. But imagine, just for once, if Jerry wasn't there one day. It's a small change, but throws off your routine. This ripple tells you something. Every character in your script, however minor, contributes to your reality in ways you might not perceive. Feeling with empathy, putting yourself in their shoes, might offer insight into your own narrative. Sarah at the office, who rarely speaks up. Why does she remain on the periphery? Could it be the same reason you hesitate to voice your opinions in unfamiliar gatherings? Are you, without realizing it, an extra in someone else's play just as much as they are in yours? Each one of these backdrop people vibrates at a frequency unique to them, like notes in a grand symphony. Even the subtlest tones contribute to the melody. They shape the world around you in a dynamic yet almost imperceptible dance of energy. But here's the catch. Recognizing them is not just a fascinating realization. It's critical. Imagine walking through life with noise-canceling headphones, missing the underlying soundtrack. You'd miss the full experience. In much the same way, not tuning into the frequencies of backdrop people means not experiencing the full spectrum of life. These people can bring lessons of patience when you're in a rush, or remind you to smile amidst a bad day without you actively realizing it. Your journey takes you to crowded markets, busy streets, and city squares, filled to the brim with these subtle energies. It's in these places that if you attune your senses, you might feel that contrast in energy, some vibrant and some subdued. That awareness is your ticket to a bigger understanding, not just of yourself, but of human existence as a whole. You might now see that every cast member, no matter how small their role appears, is essential to the plot's progression. The plot, of course, is your life. As you interact with these backdrop people, remember, they serve as mirrors. They reflect fragments of your persona back to you, showing you parts of yourself you might have otherwise never noticed. As the director of your personal epic, what you do with this realization determines the depth and richness of your narrative. It influences whether you walk through life with a surface-level script or delve into the profound subtexts that backdrop people provide. Neglecting the importance of these interactions is akin to losing out on a treasure trove of intuitive knowledge. Their contribution isn't loud or bold, but its absence would hollow out the essence of your play. You see, backdrop people, they're not just extras. They're the undercurrents that can either carry you forward or quietly pull you astray. It's a subtle yet powerful difference that could define the trajectory of your spiritual narrative. Convinced that your mind is an unwavering director in the theater of your existence, your inner universe may indeed be powerful, but its influence extends in ways far more complex than one might initially grasp. The enormity of the mind is not just in spawning thoughts and dreams. It encompasses the intricate dance with the unseen energies around you. This dance is subtle, though its repercussions are monumental in crafting the saga of your life. Your thoughts have this uncanny ability to construct and deconstruct, to influence and be influenced. Reflect on the day you lost your temper in traffic. That frustration seemed to color everything that followed. But it's not independent of influence. The collective energy around you plays its part. The mood of the city, the silent stress of the crowd, it all weaves into your mental state, nudging your thoughts this way and that. In the same vein, consider the peace you feel in a tranquil park. It's not just the greenery or the quiet. It's the serene frequency of the place and its visitors, backdrop people included, that sets the tenor of your inner dialogue. Their energy, calm and content, nestles into your subconscious, tuning your thoughts to a harmonious rhythm that perhaps leads to that bright idea or that moment of clarity. It's this interaction, this mutual give and take, that forms the crux of your everyday reality. The man who rushed past you, the woman who shared a smile, they all imprint on your thoughts in fleeting yet meaningful ways. Energies collide and coalesce, and your mind, the master playwright, improvises, taking cues from these subtle interactions to pen the next lines of your life's script. Yet it is not shackled by any predefined narrative. The incredible aspect of your mind is its capacity for rewrites, past the crossroads of rock bottom, or beneath the peak of personal triumphs. It's your mind that drafts the turning points, the climaxes, the resolutions. However, there lies a stark truth at the heart of this realization. Your mind's dialogue is not entirely your own. The backdrop people, the ones your gaze slides over, contribute to the story more than you've recognized. They aren't just scattered in the periphery. They are the co-authors of your reality, scripting alongside you in a shared but silent partnership. As we exchange energies, as our thoughts entwine with others, we sculpt our reality. The barista's warm greeting infuses positivity into our narrative, which then echoes in our subsequent acts. Conversely, a cold encounter might steer our storyline into a temporary shadowed arc. In your encounters, in your exchanges, rests the equilibrium of your tale. Overlooking the influence of backdrop people, assuming that your mental sovereignty is absolute, is a veil over the truth. This oversight might tether your saga to the ground when it yearns for skies. Their impact may not always be transparent, but its effect is an undeniable ebb and flow in the ocean of your consciousness. So, the narrative weaves on, a tapestry rich with the threads of every soul you've ever crossed paths with, no matter how briefly. Your conscious mind might not catalog every face in the crowd, every silent player lending their energy to your stage, but on a deeper level, you're choreographing a grand performance with a cast far broader than you ever anticipated. Treat this understanding not as a trivial footnote, but as a pivot, shifting you to greater depths in the narrative of your life. The realization that your personal journey of discovery, mastery, and evolution is not a solitary quest, but a collective orchestra of shared energies. That's the mark of true cognitive harmony. Section 4, the crossroads of conscious choice. Ever feel like you're standing at a crossroads between worlds, teetering on the edge of a monumental shift? You're not alone in this. Right now, around us, two planes of existence are diverging. The dense, tangible reality we've always known, and a higher vibrational state that beckons to those ready for change. This is not simply a physical shift, but a spiritual migration, signifying a profound metamorphosis of consciousness. You've probably sensed it, a subtle quickening of the world around you, a faint whisper of change in the air. It presents a choice, a decision that calls not to your logic, but to your essence. This juncture is where the trials of the old earth, with its well-trod paths and familiar ways, meet the nascent aura of a new vibrational realm. It's where your narrative can leap from the worn pages of a known script to the blank canvas of a reality yet to be penned. Consider the implications of this choice. The challenges and the backdrop people who embody the denser energies of the old earth are not to be judged, but recognized as reflections of lessons yet to be absorbed. They are the contrast, the chiaroscuro that gives depth to your personal journey of growth, pushing against your borders, urging your inner expansion. Yet, there lies a great responsibility in this awareness. Should you allow the backdrop people and their residuum of negativity to govern your emotional landscape, the chance for ascendance might dwindle, leaving you marooned on the waning shores of a former paradigm. This energy can drag you down like an anchor if you're not vigilant, if you're not purposeful in your resolve to evolve. The exploration of the backdrop people's role in your life becomes a powerful catalyst for change. Become a filter through which you sift the valuable from the ephemeral. This clarity isn't just empowering, it's a necessity as you navigate through life's multifaceted stages. Their presence beckons you to refine your own frequency, much like tuning an instrument to the perfect pitch so that your melody might rise above the cacophony. Yet for those who hear the call of the new earth, who sense the early dawn of a higher vibrational state, your path is different. You stand to experience a world where backdrop people no longer dictate your rhythm. Here, every step is lighter. Every breath carries the potential for profound creation. And each moment resonates with the harmony of conscious intent. Remember this as you march forward. Earth is but a stage for a far grander play, and the role you are destined to inhabit is shaped by the frequencies you entertain. The choice to engage with the energies of a higher, more enlightened plane is the right of every soul, a right that is born of discernment and exercised through intentional living. It is worth repeating. The path to the new earth is not an outward journey, but an inward voyage. It's a personal pilgrimage to the sanctuary within, where the wisdom of ages and the quiet promise of potential reside. It's a place where the silent chorus of backdrop people becomes a distant echo rather than the script that drives the plot. As the narrative of your existence unfolds, let it be known that the choice was always yours. In the delicate balance between past and future, density and lightness, seen and unseen, lies the power to steer the grand vessel of your reality. Will you stand fast with the backdrop people on the brink of yesterday? Or will you leap forward into the embrace of a newborn earth? It's up to you, the protagonist, the pathfinder, the visionary of your sacred odyssey. Your journey into the cosmic scheme has only just begun. The narrative is far from over. There are chapters in your life's book still unwritten, teeming with potential and awaiting your touch. But there's an essential piece of the puzzle you haven't yet unlocked, one that could be the key to your spiritual ascension.